All right, I'm going to record. Here we go. You ready? Oh, we're already recording. Welcome to the episode. This is our third episode of our podcast, the Gentleman's Podcast. The Masters Cup happened. Dave, take it away.
Unbelievable tournament. I mean, Masters Cup and weekend is so epic. Everyone did an amazing job.
All the things. The dinner on Friday was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Chris beating Kyle was also fantastic.
For our own internal tournament within a tournament, we had, the AM tournament came down to the last hole. Our tournament within a tournament came down to the last hole. I don't think we could have asked for a better, how it all shaped up.
No, it was incredible.
So
we have a few
Chris.
Things. We have a few things to discuss.
Can we get straight to Chris? Taking it down?
Yeah, we should talk about that, and then we'll talk about those baggers.
We'll get to the baggers, but we got our guest on right now.
I know we do. Welcome, Chris Groh, champion.
It's an honor to be here. Thanks, boys. Thanks for the invite.
You shot the hot round of the group, 1 under on day one. What was that rated? 990?
Something like that. 995, 990. Yeah.
Is that your best round at a Masters Cup ever?
I think it's probably my best rated round ever.
Because maybe you shot, surely on a Sunday, maybe you've shot better, but on a...
I don't know. I think that's up there. I think that takes the cake.
And he was so casual about it on Friday at our dinner. Very casual.
Well, I had to be.
He's a casual guy.
I had to be. Everyone else was lamenting the rollaways, and I had to be cool.
And you knew you were going to be on lead card. So, okay, take us through that round. What was working?
Tee shots were working.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Rory this on Saturday, but just playing in the Masters Cup, it feels like home. And stepping on the tee, the first tee, everyone's wondering where you're from, how you got there. It feels so good to say this is the home course. So,
dude, no joke. First, so we got in the shuttle on the way to the course. Remember with John?
Right.
John Baldwin, local fucking legend. Me and Chris get in the shuttle first thing Friday morning, and he recognizes Chris, and he's like, "Dude, there is no one in this van that has played more Masters Cup than this guy." That's what John Baldwin says about Chris.
Yeah.
And we're just like, the other guys in the van didn't even know who they didn't even know who he was. Just burp, burp, burp. It was so sweet. It was
he probably handed Chris one of his signature discs.
I thought he was going to.
What the heck?
Yeah, they're all for sale.
$20, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. That was a cool moment. That
was a neat moment.
Definitely drives home what you're saying.
Yeah. It brings some ease to that first tee, which is always jittery.
Always, any tournament, but yeah.
But an uphill bomber shot with trees and OB, yeah.
And I threw a nice drive on the first hole, and I threw a sweet jump putt on the first hole, and sure enough, it rolled away to 20 feet to test me right away. So,
perfect.
It felt good to knock that one down.
That's almost better to get that out of the way, isn't it?
I would say, yeah, knock that first one in, and then start cruising.
That's so good. Yeah. So, round 2, you're on the lead card.
Yeah.
With Sean
Brookman, and I don't even remember now.
Connor Whiting?
No.
We could probably.
I don't recall. We got to look it up.
We could get our crack research team to look this up.
It didn't matter because everyone, everyone came off the lead card. This guy Jeff from Stockton.
Okay.
Honestly, I knew I was playing with Sean, and Sean and I hype each other up every time we're at the course. So that's really all that mattered.
That was the main one.
That was the main one.
Yeah. Okay.
And
then did that feel different, playing on the lead card?
For sure. Yeah. I don't know that I have really played on a lead card since the days of AM2. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
that was a new feeling, and it was a couple strokes back, and I think the two guys in the lead both birdied the first hole, 25. So I was immediately 3 strokes back.
Wow.
So that was definitely a wake up call.
What does Sean throw on 25? Just to throw a forehand
A
wrencher?
monster forehand to the circle. And then makes a weird little spin putt uphill.
What a bagger. I love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
We should be throwing
Wow.
forehands there.
You can
Apparently.
get close to there probably.
Apparently.
I
Yeah.
want to see more forehands out of you, Rory. Honestly, your forehand is a joke. It's so good.
It's going to be the year of the forehand. Summertime.
Rory's forehand is a weapon. I certainly agree.
It's you're scratching the surface of it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes it goes and people look at me strange. Like,
Yeah, because
It's true.
because you're having eagle looks on 11 with that thing. Like, legit. So as the round progressed, like, I know it didn't quite go as well as round 1, but you kind of, had an okay showing. Like, what?
All things considered, I mean, yeah, round 2 went okay. I dinked a 15-footer on 26, the second hole.
Man.
Which was a real bummer because that was, again, a birdie look and then an easy layup, and
birdie the bogey.
To be put on the ropes right away felt unfair and undeserved, but
Sure.
no one else threw the disc but me. So,
right.
That's a great attitude.
Yeah.
Saturday was tough. Everybody, the wind was up. It was just a tough round. Everyone was
round 2 was
everyone
was up.
Seemed to be tough.
Storm was coming in and everyone could feel it.
Yeah.
I was forced into a 35-footer to save par on 26A too, so I got in some trouble right away, but
did you make that one
down and started cruising? So
wow.
Yeah.
This tournament was cool because we all had the UDisc with the PDGA Live, and so we could kind of check in.
So sweet.
And those are the stories. Those are the things you don't see. You don't see that number. He had to knock down a 35-footer.
Right.
Like, that's grinding it out. Like, it's so cool. Or you don't see that rollaway. You don't see, like, it doesn't tell the full story.
Well, it's so funny because when we're playing and the random whatever happens, we make that comment, no pictures on the scorecard. And then as a spectator, you're like, I want those pictures.
Give me those pictures.
Where's the data? What happened?
What happened?
So there's two sides of the coin there.
Right.
For sure. But in the end, it was neat to be able to follow along, especially all of us in different divisions, different times.
Really cool.
And, to be drinking coffee and eating breakfast, watching Rory's scores come up on the ticker.
Lead card, AM1, just chilling with that late tea time. Or these other guys. Yeah, that's so amazing.
Yeah.
Chris, you birdied I-5 twice?
I birdied I-5 twice on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Tell me about both of those birdies.
We need that breakdown for sure.
So Saturday,
obviously.
Come again?
Enigma, obviously.
Enigma off the tee, yeah. For those of you that don't know the Enigma, it's a brethren of the Destroyer. Fatefully found off the canyon of 13, in fact.
Kind of my fault.
Day.
My fault, really.
Yeah. Not your fault, Dave. Your credit.
True. My fault. We were down there for 45 minutes looking for my AJ Destroyer.
Oh, but little did I know that pink disc was going to come out. But
so good.
Yeah, Saturday I actually short-sighted it left into the short rough. We've all been there as backhand throwers, and was left no choice to throw my roller, which I know. And
you threw it the day before in our practice round on Thursday.
Surely I did. I can't remember. I throw it a lot, but pulled it out, didn't hesitate, and just ripped it. And it looked good out of the hand, but you never know what happens when it rolls around the corner. And fortunately, there was a backup on the tee ahead on 14, and I heard some chirping. So I thought it worked out.
Was it the whip it?
Whip it, backdoor roller, and it actually curled on the path of the next tee and up into the circle to 25
all the way
feet.
around that
Like
back
around
tree.
and up the path?
All the way around.
All the way around that back tree. Just mind blowing.
I saw all those rollers go down below
Yeah.
14 into the canyon.
Yeah, well, they aren't locals, man. They don't know.
That's gotta be, I mean, I'm impressed by a lot of things like that I can't do, like that thumber over the top that Sean throws, Peter throws. But come on, man, that's nasty, dude. That's disgusting.
He had a backdoor putt in the circle.
Backdoor putt in the circle. I'm just happy it was at 25 feet because my 15 footers were ice cold. But from a little further out, I thought I might be able to make it.
So good. What a conversion.
Yeah, that felt special. And
then what was Saturday or Sunday you got it to?
Sunday, well, both days I was coming off of a birdie on 12. Saturday I had birdie chimes with a long downhill putt. So I kind of felt like I wanted to get it again. So to hit it with the roller on the back of the previous birdie felt great. Sunday they moved 12 short. Slipped a forehand in there for easy tap in, and I wanted to get it again. This time I threw my tee shot to the middle of the field and just had that signature look for forehand up the low left side.
Forehand, left window.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it low.
I grabbed my whippet out of the bag and I was like, this is too far. And I grabbed the Firebird out of the bag and I said, it's still too far. And I grabbed the Boss, which I throw forehand pretty confidently, and just
first run Protostar,
first run Purple Boss, and just smoked it in there, pure hyzer, low. And once it got in there, it started to skip, and I yelled at it to get in. It was, I thought, maybe a bit optimistic.
I'd like a 2 on I-5.
I'd like a plaque. In fact, I'd like to.
That was for sure plaque worthy.
And it skipped around the corner. It looked great. And then one of my card mates up ahead on the left in the canyon said he heard metal. So I just had my fingers crossed it was close. And when I walked up, it was, just pooped it in the basket.
We could probably do the research, but you've got to be the only guy that played that hole. Well, I mean,
Sean birdied it with me on Saturday. So I don't know.
Playing I-5 2 under for the Masters Cup is pretty damn good.
It felt amazing.
That's pretty sick.
Felt amazing.
Wow.
And then you almost aced the lady. Yes?
On Friday.
Drew medal on Friday.
Drew medal on Sunday.
Wow. You know, I was playing with Steve-O on Saturday. When he aced 17, and I think he probably took a similar line to you, but he took a zone just right and just fired it. He said he was running it.
A forehand?
Backhand. Righty backhand
with a zone, right of the tree on a tight little hyzer, and then it was just on the tape forever and just explode. He said he was running it and he ran it and went in zestily.
He was on your card and you got to see it?
I was on his card.
Oh.
I paid the man.
Yes.
I paid the man.
Oh yeah.
It was sick.
We heard it on 14.
I bet.
On the furthest portion of the course, we heard the shouting.
We were loud. And then he had a little crew up on the road watching. I think maybe like I don't know who was watching, but it was so sweet, man. Wow.
9 was ace, right? Or 10? Was 10 8? 10
Someone
was
got
ace.
9. Someone 9 with a forehand skip.
Yeah, that was on Saturday as well.
That's a great ace. Wow.
What
all right. So Sunday. Now you're kind of thinking you're kind of in the lead. You were in the lead for our internal for our major, right?
Yeah. I was score watching at that point.
I love that you were doing that. That's
so
good.
I had to. I was actually score watching earlier, and I knew I had to birdie 12, and with the moved position, the focus to get that one, and
Mhm.
13 was fortunate. But
Okay, so how was it shaken out? Because I don't remember what did Kyle finish at? What was where were you guys?
Kyle finished at 8, and I knew
Okay.
8 was in the clubhouse.
It was in the clubhouse.
And I had just made 2 birdies to get to 6, I believe. So I had a 2-stroke lead out at the far corner of the course. Knowing I had a couple opportunities coming in, so
Mm-hmm.
Was feeling okay.
You wanted 17 clearly.
Clearly wanted 17 and wanted to play clean on the way in, but the rain was coming down. It was starting to come down.
It was a tough stretch.
Yeah. It was shifting. So
okay, so you missed 17, right?
17 I did not convert. The prior to that I caught trouble on 14, threw it down the middle, but caught a high tree and was not able to save par.
Okay.
And then same on 16, it was really starting to rain, and putt from 25 feet for par, just kind of slipped through the wet chains and hit the ground. So
you were tied up after 16?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I think so, or perhaps it was a 1-stroke lead at that moment.
Well, you had a 1-stroke lead going into hole 5.
So at that moment, it was a 1-stroke lead.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. 17 I wanted, again, took an aggressive line, too aggressive, but made par. Okay. And then 18 was when you and Kyle and Elizabeth came up. So,
and then we had this situation where the guy that was in the clubhouse was caddying for you
with the lead, holding the umbrella.
I should have caddied for you, man. I should have called him off.
What in the world, dude?
I should have called him off.
He's like, "Hey, are you sure you don't want to throw this shot?"
Conflict of interest.
You was?
Yeah, well, and I threw a great shot on 18 right when caddy Kyle showed up. Threw a squall around the corner. Great shot, circle's edge, and he's like, "Well, how's your putting feeling? Are you gonna, lay this one in?
No.
Right away, chatter. So,
no.
Dave knows well. I promptly laid it up before he was able to get the camera out. So
I tried. He had like a what? 30. You had 40 feet. 35.
Yes, yeah, 35 at most.
Circle's edge putt, and I was gonna
from the Anaconda.
I'm pulling out my phone, and it's on its back.
Upside down layup.
The disc is just on its back under the bucket before I could even get the phone out. I'm like,
yeah.
Kyle just wanted you to run that thing, huh?
Oh, he did. Yeah. Conflict of interest is an understatement.
He's like, Blackie?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then
17.
No funny business on 19. You actually had you goblin one a little deep.
19, easy, right? You picked that one up?
Splashed out again.
It was a good stroke, though.
Great tee shot. Again, 20, 25 feet, splashed out. That would have made it real comfortable.
She splashed out on me, too, that day.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're going one stroke lead going into hole 5.
1-stroke lead, 2 holes to go, hole 5. Try to play a easy hyzer and get up and down, like I told Rory during the practice round. But just gotten kind of a squirrely spot in the middle of those trees and had a funky punch out and again a missed 25-footer. It was a thing. It was a thing. It was a grinder.
I think I got that one on film.
Yeah.
So you were all square.
Okay, so now we gotta.
You were all square going in the last hole.
All tied up.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the film. We're gonna go to the film. We have some exclusive footage here.
This was after a discussion too. Caddy was like, "Which disc do you want to throw? You want to throw that QMS? You want to throw your AVR3?"
I saw the QMS on the ground.
That's a key part. Yep.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get my co-host to enable screen sharing here.
Oh, geez. Only one participant at a time. It says it can go.
Okay, now we're good. We're good. All right.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is excellent.
It's a little choppy, huh?
Oh, yeah, you might have to replay it.
Let's try that again.
We're working this out on our technical difficulties.
Yeah. Okay.
It
All right,
might
here we
just,
go.
It might just be choppy.
So, take us through. What are you throwing here?
Went back to my AVR 3, which I had been practicing all month and was the game plan. It was the game plan Friday. Deviated from it Saturday, but knew it was the right choice.
I was pulling for this selection. We were right there. I'm like, put that QMS away. It's too squirrely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here we go. So let's run it.
Tell me it's gonna work.
Nice exhale.
A little bit high out of your hand.
A little bit high in Annie, but that was the play. That was it.
Oh, look at it coming down right there.
Circle's edge, pretty much. And
Yeah.
I like that out of your hand. You just trusted it right at the pole, like you've been trusting it.
Yep.
Gave it some juice. That thing is a pig. So you just
so stable, and it glides just the right distance.
Yeah, Chris.
Good stuff. And then so now we've got a putt.
Again at this 25-foot backyard putt testing range that we all know so well.
Oh,
it was fitting.
So perfect with the OB in the back,
which was not a concern.
No.
You're running. This is for the W. You're not trying to get in a playoff. You're trying to.
No, I'm looking at the chain link on the pole.
And really, that putt is really not going to be with your putt.
Not with my stroke.
No,
I mean, unless it catches a crazy roll, but not with my stroke.
Not with your stroke.
Was Kyle chattering with you on the way down from the tee box?
Hard. I can't say.
I don't think he was.
I was tuned. If he was, I tuned him out.
You were in the zone.
I was appreciative of the umbrella and the bag holding and the towels. He was an amazing caddy. But whatever was being said, I was thinking about my putt.
He is
knew, and we confirmed with Chris later that he knew exactly where he stood. He knew this was for the win, and I think that makes it so much better. Like,
oh yeah,
so epic. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Let's go!
How did that feel, man?
Oh, just felt great.
There's the caddy. There's the caddy.
Oh, and a great caddy at that. Kyle deserves some credit, but no, it felt great to drop that putt in. Strong side, hair off center, just enough to make you wonder a little bit.
It was a little bit high right.
Yeah.
A little pucker. I mean, that was that diagonal that Kevin Jones talks about.
Diagonal.
That's where the diagonal comes
from.
That's where it is. Okay.
Great
stuff, man.
It felt great, and you guys can see in the video had a funky little swagger there. I think the other guys we were playing with were like, "What the heck is going on?
What is the deal?"
We're like grinding it out for 14th place, and we're all hooting and hollering. So
yeah. My favorite part of that whole day was doing the interview with you and Kyle, and you're holding this crystal trophy. You got the scarf on, and we're filming this interview and trophy presentation, and literally at the same exact moment, Sean, who just won the tournament, is doing his speech at the same moment, and it's so good. It's just, I love that we do this.
It is the best.
It's so sweet, man.
It is.
And hands off to you guys, hands off to our crew, man. We're a special bunch, and it
man,
feels good to be a part of it.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really
Speaking of your caddy, what happened? He would have gotten first place in Masters 40, except for Wes Morrison shooting 7 down, which was tied for the AM win.
Yeah, no surprise there, bagger.
He's a bagger. Great player, man. We played with him. We've been playing with him just a little bit.
15-stroke win in AM 40. That seems
a little
No
more
word.
lopsided. I mean, that last round he really tore it up, but
yeah.
I mean,
Wes is an amazing player. He's I mean, he's an open player.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line, and
yeah.
could be 1,000 rated if he played a couple more tournaments. So
I think it's just a matter of time before he's over 1,000. He throws like 1,000 rated player.
yeah, I like that Dave. You put him right to the grindstone when we ran into him on the practice round on the first hole during our alternate shot match. So you're like, so Wes, what are you thinking about with this registration? And that was a real crack up to throw him into the fire right away.
You could tell.
I sound like Nick Hans asking the real questions.
Asking the real questions. It was great.
I mean, I really was curious. Like, he's 1M1. I don't know. Like, what's the deal? Just
yeah.
And he kind of said, you know, he hasn't played tournaments in a while. He hasn't been playing that much. He's been busy with life and work and family. And I don't, you know, whatever, man. You got a trophy, sweet. He's not. He better not play it next year.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
Sweet. Like, I think that he probably felt good about his decision, and I think that's great.
Yeah. No, he was a deserving winner. But
I want to play with him more. He just makes it look so easy.
He really does. He's got that extra little pop that we don't got, and sometimes you gotta play with. You know, we gotta push each other, and to be pushed.
Well, and that's why it was so fitting. I thought that we were able to practice together the day before, and you know, really see what's out there and challenge each other. And
that really was great.
I know Wes is a good friend and a partner now, and I hope we can keep playing with him. I hope we can all raise our level.
Agreed, man.
Yeah.
I really would love that. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We got the NT in like a month, in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I mean, I'm not optimistic that they're going to open up the course to spectators, but that really would be. It's always a treat to watch those pros.
It really would be.
In places that we can't even imagine off the tee, and you're just like.
I think we can get out there for spotting, volunteering.
I think the volunteering technically is filled up, but I mean, we can get out there cheap.
We know guys.
Don't let Matt see this video. Don't let the TD see this.
Oh, he's watching.
We're just going for a hike. Just got our hiking boots on.
He's watching.
I think that's going to be a thing, man. I think there's going to be a lot of people out there just going for a walk.
I'm going to go mountain biking.
Mountain biking? Yeah, you're just coming down.
A lot of bike riders.
Oh, it's so dirty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff, man.
All right, boys. Chris, well done.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you get to hold that trophy. You said it's your first one of the group. Is that true?
Can't be your first major.
I think so.
We never took down like a turkey, like a.
Not since there's been trophies and we've really been keeping track. No.
I'm scared now that Chris has got one. That's.
It's floodgatey, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, it's floodgatey.
Yeah, I've always been a bridesmaid, so it feels good to hold one.
And this is a good one to hold.
It's a good one.
You know, Kyle got his trophy. You got a trophy, and I feel like it's a good little mix there. And I'm sure he would love to be holding both of those things, but
just one at a time.
Good stuff. All right. So what's next? What's
2 trophies for Team Santa Cruz? That feels good.
Hey, attaboy.
We got the summertime open. We're gonna get you guys in the heat.
Well, looking forward to it.
I just talked to Kyle about this. He's gonna put together some dates because we got to get that on the calendar.
Okay, I'm gonna be doing sauna training. I'm gonna just taking jogs in my sweats in the summer. We'll figure it out.
It's gonna be
All
fun.
right. Yeah.
All right, boys. I'll see you out there.
Good stuff. Good recap. Amazing weekend.
Good job, Chris.
Later.
Thanks, boys.
Bye.
Appreciate the support.